everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So as you can see, I have a classic no makeup today. I have a no makeup face because I thought let's just film a first impressions video. I have really never done that before. So as a part of today's Makeup Look Monday, I thought I will do a one brand on LA Girl, but I did not really have a lot of time to test out the products, but because I got the products kind of late, I was going to test them out today, but then I thought, hey, let's just do a first impressions. Like, I have never applied these products on my face, I have just watched them. So yeah, today we are going to do a full face of first impressions using only LA Girl products. So I'm really excited and really nervous. I don't know how the look is going to turn out, and this video is going to be a little chatty and might get a little long. So if it gets too long, I apologize in advance. So yeah, let's get started with the video. So as you can see, I have like nothing on my face. I have just a little moisturizer, and yeah, this is how I look without makeup on. And a very interesting fact I will tell you, I have always gone out like this for the majority part of my life. Probably 29 years of my life, I have always been like this, even in office, at work, at college, like a no makeup face. It's only after I have realized that I like makeup so much, like playing with makeup so much, and after starting this YouTube channel, that you will see me with all these looks. But majority part of my life, I have always looked like this. So yeah, just a little bit of a fact about me. I have not always been a beauty guru. I have always been like this. So yeah, let's get started with today's video. I have a primer. I have a new primer from LA Girl. I was quite excited to try this. This one is the LA Girl Pro Prep and Prime, I believe, HD Definition Soothing Face Primer. It's quite a tiny little bottle. You get 0.5 fluid ounces, and it's not very cheap as well. This one says it helps smooth and filling fine lines and pores, paraben and fragrance free, enriched with vitamin A. Sounds really good. Let's apply some. I'm taking a little bit on my hand. So yeah, it looks like a pore filling silicone primer. Feels very thick. It's not very thin, watery. It's quite thick. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of enlarged pores. I have really dry skin. Wow, it seriously smooths out the skin. So it doesn't feel very like greasy or anything. It's not very sticky. It has absorbed nicely, and yeah, it's kind of like the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser one. Yeah, it does have a slip to it. It's not very like mattifying. It does have a slip, but I think it might suit all skin types. I don't know, I have to try it more, but yeah, I have dry skin. I am quite liking it. Let's see how it wears throughout the day. Okay, next I have a foundation and a BB cream with me. So the BB cream, I have already like spoken about this BB cream earlier. This one is the LA Girl Pro BB cream. I'll have that video in the cards. You can check out that video. It's one of my favorite BB creams. This is in the shade medium. It's such a lovely BB cream. It gives such a nice coverage, very good for dry skin, and I think oily skin can also use this. Really good. I really love this, but today I'm not going to use that because I have already used that in previous tutorials and I've already reviewed that before. Today I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Definition, High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation, and see how it looks. It has a nice pump to it, very good. Drugstore products having pump is like my thing. Okay, so I'll take a little bit. So I shade matched myself on the website, and I think this is going to suit me pretty well. Usually the shade, I got the shade Warm Beige, by the way. Usually the international Warm Beige shades are a tad bit lighter for my skin tone, but I think this one should be fine. Let's try it out. So I'll do one side with the beauty blender and the other side with the brush. It's quite it's quite liquidy. It's not very thick, which is nice. I always like foundations which are not too thick. So let's do this side with the brush. I don't have a concealer, so I'll just go with the foundation. I'm really liking the coverage. Maybe it's a tad bit lighter, but let's see if it oxidizes, and maybe after the full face of makeup it will look fine. It's just a tad bit lighter, but it's okay. It's not too light. I'm fine with it. It's a nice natural coverage. I don't go in for full coverage usually, and this is giving me a nice medium coverage, and it's looking quite nice. I'm quite happy with the foundation. I just need to blend in a little bit here. I'm actually quite liking it. I don't know, in person the shade is looking really good, but in the lens I can see that it's still a tad bit lighter. Okay, the next step I'll do the beauty blender. Okay, with the beauty blender I can notice that the coverage is a little more sheer, because probably it's a more liquid foundation. Some of the product has got absorbed here, maybe because of that, but I don't really mind the foundation. The look of the foundation this side, it's more dewy this side than this side. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I quite like the coverage which I'm getting with the beauty blender. I don't usually do this, but let's layer a little bit more and see how it looks. So I'll take another pump, maybe just a little bit, and I'll just pack on some. Okay, I think it layers beautifully. There is some patchiness over here, but I think that is because I did not blend properly. So now what I'm going to do is, I probably like this one a little bit better. I'm always biased towards beauty blender. I'll take some on the eyes as well, because I don't really have a concealer or a eye primer. This is a really nice foundation. I really like the coverage. It's looking so nice. It has blended out really nicely, and I think the shade match is just amazing. Okay, now the foundation doesn't feel very sticky or tacky. You can actually go out without setting it, but I do feel a little bit of tackiness, like a very tiny bit. So I'm going to set it. I do have a LA Girl Pro Loose powder, and this is their HD definition, high definition setting powder. So I've never used this before. It comes in a packaging like this, very nice, and it also has a puff here. And yeah, I have recently learned that the way I was setting powder was completely wrong. You're supposed to dab your powder, like the translucent powder, and then take away the excess with the brush, and not to, take the brush and go swirl. That's not the right way to do it. You will just move your foundation here and there. So you're just supposed to take a puff like this, or like a setting brush with which you can pat it nicely, or with a powder brush if you pat it first. Okay, it's a very finely milled powder, really nice. Wow, but it does feel a bit drying. Okay, it's white, it says it's translucent. Let's see how it goes. So I'll take a little bit and set underneath here first. It has like a sifter here. I'll just take some on the cap. I have powder everywhere. So I'll pat gently. Wow, it's so finely milled. I have powder everywhere here. If you can see, a dust of powder. Oh my god. I think I'm done setting. It's a nice powder. It's quite finely milled. Let me take this powder brush and I'll just dab off the excess. My face is set nicely now. It's not sticky or tacky or anything. Okay, it's nice. Okay, I have just a few other things next. I got this eyeshadow palette. This is the LA Girl Nudes eyeshadow palette, and it's their beauty brick collection. They have a lot of shades in there, and I got the nudes one. This is how it looks. This is how it looks inside. So you can see the shades are like this, like pretty nudes, rosy nudes I would say. And there's a nice little mirror over there. And they also have a brush which fell down. I was thinking I will try this new eyeshadow palette which I have and create a neutral look. So I can see that there are like two mattes. These are the matte shades, and pretty much all of the rest are shimmers. Oh no, there are three mattes. This two and this white one. These are mattes. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyeshadows in this. Pretty good. The color range is pretty nice. Let me swatch a few of these shades. Let me swatch this one, this one, this one, this one, And there are 4 shadows. Now you can see the shadows here. They are pretty, shimmers are pretty nice, very good. Not like one of the best pigmentation, but they are pretty pigmented, really good. And they feel very soft in the pan, that I really like. Let's try some of the other shades. Oh my god, these are really good. Like these 2 shades, very nice. These are the 2 some more shimmers, really pretty. So yeah, they do look promising. Let me create an eye look with this, and do let me know if you need like a full-on review of this palette like separately. I might do that. You know how I love to review eyeshadow palettes. I might do that. So for today's look, let me create a very simple look. So first I'm going to take this brown shade, these 2 brown shades, and work in my transition. And I think it's working really well with the brush. Pigmentation is good. LA Girl does have some really nice things. I did not know they have this eyeshadow palette. I got this recently. I'm taking this shimmer and I'll just... Oh, it's packing on nicely with the brush as well. Not too intense, but it is packing up. So as always with shimmers, I will have to use my fingers to build up the color. So I got this nice champagne color towards the inner corners, and towards the outer corners I will have this shade. This is like a olive green type of shade with a lot of brown in it. Actually it's not olive green, it's actually brownish purpley kind of a shade with a little bit of green. I don't know how to describe it. It's really pretty. You do have to layer up quite a bit to get full intensity, but I think it is pretty okay, decent. And I'll take a deeper shade from here, this one. It's not a matte. I would have loved if it was a matte. It's a pretty satiny shimmer, but nevertheless let's just use it for our outer corners. I will not take it too much into the crease, just the outer corners, because I don't really like shimmers in the crease. I think I'm happy with this look, a very simple party look. I'll just blend out everything one more time. Now I'm going to take this brush which they have given in the palette, and I'll just use this as my brow bone highlight. I'm using the white matte shade, the lighter one. Okay. And let me try to highlight my inner corners as well. There is a bit of a fallout here, and I will use the sponge tip which they have given, and I will add some depth, the lower lash line. Use the same glitter, not the glitter, the shimmer, deeper shimmer shade which we used. Our eye look is done. Now let me see what do I have next. I have an eyeliner with me. I have a eyebrow pencil and I have a kajal. So I have like a blue kajal here, not a kajal, it's a gel eyeliner. These are really good. I highly recommend. I will just swatch it here. These are so good. These are the gel eyeliners. I'm going to put it on my eyes. I don't know how it will look. It's really nice. It's very pigmented and very creamy. So really recommend this one. You should highly check this one out. Then I have my fine line long lasting fine tip liquid eyeliner, and I got the shade black. It's a very fine pointy tip. I'm going to line my upper lash line with this. Wow, so good. Okay, so I'm back after applying eyeliner. As always, I could not apply it on camera because I have to go inside my mirror to do the eyeliner. I can never do eyeliner on camera. But I really like this. It's not like a matte black, but it has a little shine, and it's very like a very nice tip. Very easy to apply. I had a lot of grip, so I highly recommend this eyeliner, and pigmentation is very good, very black. So I really love this. So my eyeliner is done. I don't have a mascara from LA Girl. I'm not even sure if they have mascaras, so I'll just apply some random mascara and be right back. Okay, my mascara is done. Now I'm going to try this brow pencil. It's like the Anastasia Brow Wiz kind, pointy little tip, and it also has a brush at the end. And I got the shade black. Let me try this one. Okay, it's nicely pigmented. Doesn't feel very waxy or creamy. You know, some brow pencils, they feel very creamy. I don't like those kind. I like something which is not too creamy but not too waxy, like something in between. And yeah, I do really like this. It's really nice. It has a precise tip. Nicely pigmented. Let me just brush. I always fill in a little bit here, like 1 or 2 strands. They are missing. Okay, I do really like the brow product. Let's move on to the rest of the face now. So I have this palette with me. This is the Beauty Brick blush collection. So there are 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, 1 bronzer and a highlight. This is how it looks, and this is the Glam one. So they have, I think, 4 of them. I got the Glam one because I thought this one will suit my skin tone better. The bronzer would suit my skin tone better. If you are a little bit lighter, then you can go for the other ones they have. I think they have a glow also, and I can't remember what they have, but do check out which one you're buying, because they have 3 or 4. So this one is Glam, and they have really nice pretty pink blushes, a bronzer and a highlight. So let's just first use the bronzer. I have swatched this and I am superbly impressed with this palette. I think for the price you get a very good quality, like a face palette with 2 blushes and a bronzer and a highlight. The highlight is also pretty nice. We will go there in a minute, but first I'm going to take this bronze shade. Yeah, shows up nicely. Not too light for my skin tone, just like a tad bit of bronziness. If you are looking for like a tad bit of color, this is a nice bronzer. The powder is very smooth and it blends really nicely. I actually really loved this bronzer. I haven't applied too much foundation, so I don't need too much of bronzing. Just a tad bit here. I don't over bronze, I don't do too much contouring. I just do a little bit of bronzing over here, like just this area, and a little bit over here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Next we'll take the blush, and I'm thinking I'll take this blush right here. It's like too bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blush brush, go in that one, tap some on the arm, and the rest I'll go take on my cheeks. Blush also is blending pretty nicely. I do have too much on. Let me take the beauty blender and just pack the punch. Okay, so I have tried to share out the blush, but I think it's looking fine. Let's just let it be. So these 2 blushes are really pigmented. Let me give you a swatch. This one, I applied this one. Be very careful with that. And you have this lighter pinky one. So these are the 2 pink blushes. And then let's go into the highlight, and the highlight is also really nice, very pigmented, and it's a champagne gold sort of a highlight. Let me swatch it here, and this is how the highlight looks. Very pretty. I'm going to use a tapered brush. Very natural, not too out there, but you can build it up to get more intense highlight. Okay, that's intense, and yeah, I'm quite liking it. Okay, let's just leave it at that. I think our face is almost done. I have 2 lipsticks, and these are the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Glosses. I have 2 shades, Bazaar and Fleur, and yeah, honestly I don't like these. These are just too drying for me, and they do go on a little patchy. Yeah, I have tried to like them. I just don't like these. I don't know what to do with them, but I think for the sake of this video I'm just going to go ahead and put this one on. This is the shade Bazaar, and yeah, I really wouldn't recommend these to you if you don't like drying lips. These are very long wearing. These are absolutely transfer proof. So if you don't mind drying lipsticks, probably you will like it. these last really a long time. I mean, if I have used this before, they will not come off. You have to use oil to get them off. Plus they are transfer proof, absolutely. They have a nice shade range. You can go ahead and try one, but I would really not recommend this because they are very uncomfortable, especially for me. I do not like them. So probably I'm going to toss these two off because I don't know what to do with them. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to put this Bazaar one on with a heavy dose of lip balm under. Let me just mix in some Fleur because, you know, why not? Fleur is a nice nude lipstick. Okay, I can already feel it is drying up on my lips. I don't like these. I forgot to mention two things which I have. Actually, I wanted to use this, but it's okay. I'll just use it in another video. These are really good. These are also highly recommended. These are the LA Girl Strobe Light, and I have swatched them before, and they have like in different, these are highlighting powders basically. So they have like a variety of shades. I have two here, 50 watt and 80 watt. So you can see this one is 80 and this one is 50. So the intensity is a little different. Let me swatch quickly. So this one is 50. I don't know if you can tell. Probably if I can someday show it to you on face, I will do that. And this one is 80. They look very similar when applied, so you can just get one of them. I did really like this LA Girl Strobe Light strobing powder. These are excellent quality. And the last thing which we have, I think is a very long video. Okay, and the last thing which I have is this setting spray. I have heard such good things about this setting spray. I have not even opened it. Okay, let me open it quickly. And this one is the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray, and I'm just going to use this to set my entire face. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it. I don't know how it will extend my makeup, but I think the spray was really nice. It was really misty, and the smell is also pretty nice. It has a light fragrance of something, but yeah, that's how it is. Let's just take the damn beauty blender and just push it inside my skin. Okay, so we are almost done with this makeup look, and I just did what I do usually like this, and I will show you what happened. See, can you see? It's like it's gone somewhere, it's transferred. So patchy. I don't like these lipsticks, so let me fix that and come right back. Okay, so I am back. I have fixed my lipstick, and I just used my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Prague, and yeah, these are not good. Don't go for this LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss. Both of them which I have, they just don't work for me. So I think they have a matte lipstick which are pretty nice. I believe you can try them, but not this one. So yeah, I think my first impression look turned out pretty well. I do like the eye look which I have. It's pretty simple and natural, like easy party wear kind of a look. So I do recommend the eyeshadow palettes. It's pretty nice if you're looking for those shades in affordable range. It's pretty good quality. You can go for it. And I really love the face palette which they have, really nice pigmented colors. And all the face products I think are really good. I think I don't have any major complaints about any of them. I will use them further and probably let you guys know in my future videos if I don't like any of them. So yeah, that's my first impressions makeup look of LA Girl, total LA Girl face except the lips maybe and the mascara. Other than that, we just have LA Girl on our face. I really hope you like this look and this chatty sort of a first impressions video. I just hope that it doesn't get too long. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If it has gotten too long, thank you so much for sticking around till the end. And yeah, if you like this video, then please don't forget to give that thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, take care guys. Thank you so much for watching me today. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.